You can spend months designing the perfect website, writing copy, and building pages. But if you hit publish without a technical foundation, your site simply fades into pure blackness. Search engines cannot index what they cannot understand. To avoid that outcome, we rely on a rigid 6-phase website launch checklist. This is the exact pre-flight protocol the team at Digio uses to push over 500 websites to page 1 of Google. Before we begin the audit, get your workspace ready. You need your staging or unlisted website, full admin access to your CMS, and brand new, completely empty accounts for Google Analytics and Google Search Console. A successful launch is not based on luck. The technical preparation you do today strictly determines whether your site thrives in search results or arrives dead on arrival. Phase 1 secures your technical baseline. Search engines require a secure connection, meaning an active SSL certificate is mandatory. This document details the core Web Vitals compliance metrics. You must meet strict performance thresholds. Your largest contentful paint must load in under 2.5 seconds, and your cumulative layout shift must stay under 0.1. Your target is a score of 90 or higher on Google PageSpeed Insights for both mobile and desktop. To hit that mark, compress images, minify HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and enable browser caching. With the foundation stable, we move to Phase 2, on-page SEL. This checklist outlines the constraints for your metadata. Every indexable page requires a unique title tag kept strictly between 50 and 60 characters, and a meta description capped at 160 characters. Additionally, each page must use exactly one H1 header to define its topic. Next, structure your site's hierarchy using the 3-click rule. Every page on your website must be reachable within 3 clicks from the homepage. Search engine crawlers rely on this tight, logical web of internal links. Once that architecture is built, assign one primary keyword to each specific page. Do not target the same keyword on multiple pages, as this forces your own content to compete against itself. Hitting those speed benchmarks and locking in a clean, keyword-mapped architecture removes all ambiguity for the algorithms scanning your site. Moving to Phase 3, we build your content strategy. This section outlines the pillar content approach. Start by analyzing your competitors to identify gaps in your market. Then, write 3 to 5 comprehensive pillar pages, each exceeding 2,000 words, to establish deep topical authority in your niche. To keep that deep content readable for humans, format aggressively. Break text into short 2 to 3 sentence paragraphs. Use bullet points to make the information scannable, and always embed a table of contents for long articles. Phase 4 activates your data pipeline. Here we see the analytics and tracking checklist. First, install your Google Analytics 4 tracking code across every page of the site. Immediately after that, verify your property ownership in Google Search Console so you can monitor for indexing errors. Tracking raw traffic gives you a baseline, but tracking user actions measures actual business value. Define your key conversions, like form submissions, direct phone calls, or completed purchases, and set them up as custom events. Never assume your tracking works automatically. Go to your staging site, perform a live test submission yourself, and watch the analytics real-time dashboard to ensure the event actually registers. Operating without an active, verified analytics pipeline means your content strategy is running blind. You have to capture this data to calculate your return on investment. Phase 5 covers security hardening. This checklist requires you to protect your forms from spam by implementing Invisible reCAPTCHA v3. You also need to schedule automated daily backups of your files and database, storing them securely on an off-site server. Before public exposure, ensure legal compliance. Activate a GDPR and CCPA-compliant cookie consent banner, and verify that your comprehensive privacy policy is linked clearly in the footer of every page. Phase 6 is your final pre-launch test. Run a complete sweep of your site. Process a test transaction, submit every single contact form, and verify mobile layouts. Now we check for the single most common launch failure. Developers block search engines while building staging environments. You must remove the no index code before going live, or your site will remain completely hidden. Run one last crawl using a tool like Screaming Frog to verify those blocks are gone. Then run a final Lighthouse audit to ensure your performance scores still sit at 90 or above. Clearing these final security and indexing checks takes your website from an untested draft to a hardened, Google-ready machine. With all 6 phases successfully cleared, your technical foundation is locked in. You are authorized to hit the publish button and take the site live. Launching is just step 1. This table outlines your ongoing post-launch actions. For the first 2 weeks, check Google Search Console daily for indexing issues and maintain a constant monitor on your site's uptime. Search engine optimization requires continuous effort. To maintain and grow your rankings, you need to publish new content 2 to 4 times a month and regularly update your existing pages. The path forward is up to you. You can download the complete 50-point website launch toolkit and manage the ongoing marathon yourself. Or, if you prefer to hand the launch sequence over to the experts, you can schedule a free strategy call with the team at Digio today.